I'm Richard Crenna. The film you're about to see has a serious purpose: to open our eyes to a problem which, in one way or another, directly affects every one of us. The problem of drug dependency. A problem which can have devastating effects upon its victims and their families. Fortunately, there is hope for the drug-dependent individual. And the first important step is to recognize the problem for what it is, before it's too late, for ourselves or for those that we care about. Uppers, downers, double whammies, mood elevators, mood depressors. Drug abuse today has reached near epidemic proportions in every city and community, in every corner of our lives, with staggering costs to society and ourselves. There are as many reasons why we turn to drugs as there are drug users, and every drug of choice has its own effects and side effects. But the warning signs that a user may be abusing the drug, the emergency alarms that tip us off to trouble, are common to nearly all.
Hey, okay, so I take a couple of these a day. Ludes, Quaaludes, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. I mean, look, it's no problem. In fact, it's pretty much the opposite. These really little numbers really smooth out the rough spots and help yours truly get ready for her day. Oh, time to resupply. I don't know what I'd do without Larry.
Sandy here has a problem. Every week, she's using more and more to get the same effect.
Okay, I've got to admit, I am taking more than I did last year. Maybe they're not putting the same stuff in them that they used to. Just takes more and more to get that. Larry?
That's symptom number one. Increased tolerance with increased use.
I know it's only Tuesday. Larry, I'm just very low.
One of the 10 early warning signs of drug abuse.
Oh, you're a good guy.
Okay, Ray, you want to go clear span, what do? Either go to a deeper beam or reduce the spacing. It's up to you.
The Wrigley paper.
Oh, leave them on my desk, please. There's an emergency a minute in this place, but I know how to handle the stress and strains. I got my support system right here. Valiant. A few of these guys a day, and it's mellow time all the way.
2 o'clock?
Oh, make it 3, I'm running late. Talk about rough. Last month, the doc who writes my prescriptions decided to close up shop. I almost died. Stomach cramps, I couldn't sleep. Nerves like fried spaghetti. But hey, all that's behind me now. I got me a new guy, and he's promised to keep me supplied.
Just like Sandy, Bill's kidding himself. His withdrawal symptoms are tip-off number 2, the sign of a growing physical dependency on the drug.
Right. I confess. Life in the fast lane. That's for me. Let the rest of the world worry about tomorrow. Hey, see this? A girl I know gave it to me. 2 grams, a numero uno. High-grade coke. Sure, I use it. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'd do without it. Not that it was always like that. Started out like a social thing, you know, a toot or two now and then, but now, hey, Coke's the juice that keeps me running, and believe me, I'm running. All day long and half the night. Always chasing that high.
Right, Rick. The message is loud and clear. The craving for cocaine, like the craving for other drugs, is giveaway number 3, a sure sign of a growing psychological dependency.
Psychological dependency? What's that? I got enough trouble just keeping this place clean without having to worry about deciphering any 6-syllable words. And last night, let me tell you, did I get loaded? I wouldn't even begin to clean this place up without having a hit or two. You know, it's not like I'm an airhead or something. Give me some good pot, and I can hold my own with the best of them. Whatever you want to discuss. Art, politics, religion, music. You name it, I can talk it. You know, last night, I really was thinking about something. I had this great idea. It was about getting together with these people and getting some things. I guess I should have written it down. You know, sometimes I get these really good ideas. And when that happens, and I feel like I could really make a difference, you know? I could really change things. If anybody'd bother to listen.
Linda's the one who ought to listen, because if she could, she'd recognize warning sign number 4. Impaired thinking, from blackouts to a breakdown in reasoning. It's another typical sign of chronic drug abuse.
Me? I'm no doper. Not like those guys on the street. I got me a job. And I'm paying the rent. Yeah, okay, now and then I get dusted. So what's the big deal? Yeah, that's right, angel dust. PCP. Scares you, don't it? But I can handle it. Because when I'm on dust, I'm not under some car, but I'm on top of the heap. Yeah, okay. You want to know about last Saturday night? That thing with my old lady and the kid, right? Yeah, I hit her. But she was asking for it. And my kid, I warned him. I told him he was pushing me too far. I mean, what's a guy supposed to take? Hey, I'm a pussycat. Really? But mess with me, and you'll find out what trouble is.
Dave's troubles fit the bill for warning sign number 5. Emotional instability is typical not just of PCP, but of many forms of chronic drug abuse.
Drugs? No way. I wouldn't have them in my house.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to the kitchen to get a glass of water. Anything wrong with that? You'd think he had to watch me all the time. All I need's a lift. Same as anybody else. I don't overdo it.
Hey, come on now, give me that. Give it here.
No. You've got your football game and I got my scotch. What difference does it make?
All right then, you go ahead. Kill the whole bottle. Ruin your life if you want to. See if I care.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Rita's situation is a sure symptom of warning sign number 6.
What's the use? He doesn't even try to understand me.
Social problems, family problems, a steadily shrinking circle of friends.
Before we got married, I had some friends who really knew what a good time was about. But around here, everything's just so straight and sober.
Whether the drug is alcohol or any of the others commonly misused today, it's all part of a pattern of serious drug abuse.
Elaine, you got the totals yet?
Not quite.
Well, let me know, will you? We're waiting.
Hold my calls, Connie. I'll be back in a moment. All right. Add those columns, get those totals, and type it up real nice so the guys up front will like it. I'm telling you, if it isn't one thing, it's another. Wondering about this? Speed, biphetamines, upper some people call it, but I call it my salvation. With this stuff, I just zoom on through the day, cross all the T's, never miss a decimal point. Little Miss Perfect, that's me.
Elaine, what's this? You've got the figures from column B under the heading for column C.
I'm not finished with this yet. I was going to check
And this isn't right. We didn't have a loss in 83.
It's supposed to be a plus. I'll fix it.
I hope so.
Great. Now I've got to do the whole thing over from the start.
Elaine's problems on the job are part of the pattern.
You know what? As soon as I find something better, I'm getting out of here. This job is really getting to me.
A slip in performance is warning sign number 7. Though at first it may seem that the drug makes the work easier, all of the commonly abused drugs undermine the best efforts to do responsible work, and in the end, can sabotage a career.
Yeah, Lenny. Well, if it goes down to 52, we're in. Then we just sit back and see what happens. Right. Oh, my career's in stocks and bonds. Buy low, sell high. A lot of pressure, a lot of hype. That's the name of the game. But the money's good. And it better be, because you wouldn't believe how fast it goes. You're looking at my biggest operating expense. That's right, Coke. Used to be sort of like a hobby. Now it's more like my safety net. But cheap it's not. I've already skimmed off most of the money I had stashed away for my kids' college education. And last month I mortgaged the house. Now I've got barely enough in my bank account for my next buy, which means I'm going to have to skip the phone bill. No, I tell you can't win. I mean, the system's got you beat no matter what you do.
Ray's not alone. Drug users whose hobby costs more than they can afford are ignoring warning sign number 8.
Yeah.
While some drugs cost more than others, financial problems go hand in hand with chronic drug abuse.
It's down an 8.
Me? I got no problem. No big responsibilities. I just take it easy, you know? Roll with the punches, that's my philosophy. My arm, it's nothing. Okay, I shoot up a little. H, heroin, smack, the real thing. Nothing but the best for old Trini. If I didn't have my smack, then you'd see some problems. Only trouble is the law, man. Like I gotta watch out all the time. You know, like it's a crime just to want to feel good. It's $12.85. Do you want a bag?
No, thanks.
This is a loan, man.
Little employee benefit. Okay, so I put my hand in the till every now and then. It's not robbery. I'm gonna pay it back. I'm a man of my word.
Trini's playing a dangerous game. Though he doesn't know it, he fits right into the pattern of symptom number 9. Either because the use of the drug itself is illegal, or because crime becomes necessary to support the habit, or because the use of the drug causes erratic antisocial behavior, sooner or later, almost every drug user winds up in trouble with the law.
Mr. Henley, sorry, I cut you off. Can you hold? This job, honestly, it drives me crazy. I'm still holding. Please wait. I went to college. I got my degree. So how did I wind up here? Still holding. I was working in computers. Junior programmer. Big opportunity. Well, the way it was, I was dropping acid every morning. That's right, good old Lucy in the sky, LSD. What happened was that I started to freak out at the terminals, you know, the screens, and then I cracked up my car. So here I am. Oh, I don't know. I rang him. It's not my fault if he doesn't answer. Talk about wasted. I dropped a tab this morning and I was going great until noon. Still holding. I have got to find something easier to do. This job is killing me. And I've already used up all my sick leave. I mean, my health comes first, right? Solar space, I'm holding.
Though Alice has not yet made the connection, her physical problems play into the pattern of symptom number 10. Health problems, including an increased susceptibility to accidents at home and at work, are among the signs of serious drug abuse.
Solar space, can you please wait?
The early warning signs of drug dependency are easy to recognize. Increased tolerance with increased use. Growing physical dependency upon the drug. Growing psychological dependency upon the drug. Impaired thinking, from blackouts to breakdowns in reasoning. Emotional instability, including violent shifts in mood or behavior.
Give it here.
No, you got
Social problems, a growing alienation, even from family and friends.
Kill the bottle if you want. Go ahead, ruin your whole life.
Job problems, the diminished ability to perform everyday tasks effectively. Financial problems, paying the bills to support the habit.
Have a good day.
Legal problems, because possession itself is illegal, and because crime may be the last resort to support the user's need for drugs.
Solar space.
And lastly,
Mrs. Ferragamo, hold on.
health problems.
Solar space, can you please wait?
All 10 of the symptoms of serious drug dependency are likely to occur together. In the end, the user's physical, mental, emotional, social, and economic well-being is almost certain to be destroyed. And in addition, he or she is likely to be in serious trouble with the law. But there is hope. The long slide into drug dependence is not irreversible.
And it was given to me as a muscle relaxant
There are many reasons for drug abuse,
because I had a car accident.
but the path to recovery begins when the user, or the user's family or friends, seeks professional help.
Give yourself credit for that. I work in a supply and delivery company, and there's a lot of pressure there.
I was going to ask about you. Well, I have a question. Because I'm still kind of recent.
No one can be expected to do it alone. But through private physicians, employee assistance programs, and drug abuse clinics coast to coast, expert help is available.
So it's going to take some time before they begin to realize that you are making these changes.
Drug dependency has devastating effects upon society and ourselves, but help and hope do exist. Through professional drug abuse programs, full recovery is not just a dream, but a practical reality. Drug dependency doesn't need to be a dead-end street. If we take the first simple steps to secure help for ourselves or for those that we care about. Drug treatment clinics exist in most communities. Or for information, you can contact your state office for drug abuse or write to the National Clearinghouse for drug abuse information. That's NCDAI, Post Office Box 416, Kensington, Maryland 20795. Remember, there is hope for the victim of drug abuse, and the road to rehabilitation starts when you reach out for help.